Today is the 25th of Elul. According to tradition, this is the day that the creation of the world began. This is the first day of creation. This is when Hashem said, "Let there be light." This is the day that creation of the world began. We do celebrate Rosh Hashanah as the beginning of creation, but not the creation of the world, but the creation of man. This is Rosh Hashanah, is the 6th day of creation, which will be this coming Shabbat. This is when Adam HaRishon was created. And everything that was created before him, from the first day on, was to serve man as man serves Hashem. So everything in creation is at the service of man, for man to elevate it and use it to serve Hashem. So the day of creation of man is the day that we start counting the calendar years in the Hebrew calendar. What came before is the preparation for that day when man was created. But still today, being the 25th of Elul, is a day of beginning of creation, has a certain kedusha associated with it, is a certain holiness, a certain aura, if you wish, that is associated with it as the day of the beginning of creation. And the day of Rosh Hashanah is the anniversary of creation of man, and that's why it's also Yom Adin. It's a day that man is evaluated and Yom Adin is judged, and God willing, for a blessed year that is coming as the next year. But now during the month of Elul, and especially in these final days of the year, is a time to do teshuvah, to clean the slate of any shortcomings. So we come to Hashem, and Hashem really is Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, our King, just like a father who wants his child to be good and to do good. And Hashem gave us this beautiful gift to be able to do teshuvah, to correct anything that we may have done improperly in the past, just by realizing that we did wrong and making the decision not to repeat it, regretting it, admitting fault and regretting it, and committing for the future. And then Hashem is right there with sort of open arms to take us back and reconnect, so that we reconnect with Him in preparation for the new year that will start this coming Shabbat. The day of Rosh Hashanah has other aspects associated with it. This is the day of Akedat Yitzchak, according to tradition. Akedat Yitzchak, this is when Abraham Avinu went through that final and very challenging test of taking his child to put him on the altar as a test. But of course, he was not slaughtered, but rather just to show that he was willing to do the will of Hashem in any situation. That day when Abraham Avinu went through that test, and Yitzchak also was willing to do the will of Hashem to such an extent, is a day of Rosh Hashanah that's in the calendar as the day of Rosh Hashanah. And this is one of the reasons also that we think of the shofar being the ram's horn, the ram that was sacrificed instead of Yitzchak, is reminiscent of that great devotion and dedication of Abraham and Yitzchak to Hashem. And we, as their descendants, merit compassion and mercy from Hashem as a zechut, the merit of our forefather Yitzchak and our forefather Abraham, continue to benefit and to be something that helps in terms of us, the descendants of these holy forefathers, to merit forgiveness and, God willing, a blessed year for the year that is coming. So these are some of the ideas associated with today, the 25th of Elul, and the upcoming holiday of Rosh Hashanah. Tizku leshanim rabot, ne'imot vetovot.